What's up, guys? In this video I'm going to be doing another review of iOS 7 for you guys, and basically I'm going to be letting you know some of the biggest changes and hidden features that Apple actually included in iOS 7, specifically Beta 3. And I'll be going through some of the bigger features first, then I'll move into the smaller ones. So let's go ahead and just jump right into the video. Right off the bat, the first thing you'll notice is that Apple really redesigned the entire system font. They updated it from the font that was included in iOS 7 first few betas, as well as iOS 6. I like this redesigned font a lot better. It makes the operating system seem to pop out more at the user. I just like it in general. Along with that, they actually added a new feature where if you go ahead and play a song, it actually will show the time still on the lock screen, which is a nice feature. I know some people weren't actually pleased that Apple never showed the time on the lock screen while playing music, so it's a welcome improvement and I like it a lot. Along with that, on the lock screen, they actually made the status bar icons a little bigger, so when you slide to unlock, they actually get smaller, as you can see if you notice there, which is a nice improvement and makes it easier to find what you're looking for on the lock screen, and I seem to enjoy that along with everyone else here. Also, if I go into Safari here and go to load a web page, say let's go to apple.com, they actually got rid of the .com button. So to get to .com, you have to hold in the period button and up come all of your endings. I'll go ahead and go to .com and click go. And as you can see, it works just like it should in general. So that's why you have to hold down the period button, because they got rid of the .com button in Safari. Also, the calendar, if you go into calendar here and let's say I want to add an event into the 17th, it will actually show you with black dots like this that you have new events that you typed in, which is very nice and handy if you're looking for events just right off the bat when you open the calendar app. So I like that a lot, and I think it will work better for people who have a lot of events into their calendar. There is a new downloading app animation, so if I go into the App Store here and go into top charts, let's say a free app, I'll go to Tractor here, click free, click install. It might ask me for my password, which I'll move it up, so it didn't. There is a new loading animation. As you can see, there's just a circle loading the app rather than the lower bound little blue scrolling bar. I like this a lot more. This is probably the animation they're going to have in iOS 7, the final release. I'm not actually going to install this app, but I like it a lot more, and it works rather well. And I think a lot of people will enjoy this new app animation. That's probably the biggest change they made in iOS 7 Beta 3. Also in Passbook, I'm not going to show you this feature, guys, but if you actually go into Passbook and you go to email a pass, it will show up in the Mail app as a pass with a cool little animation, which is rather nice. There is a new clock icon in Control Center. It's been changed multiple times. This one is more filled out and detailed. Not a huge change, but I figured I'd mention it. In the Music app, the icons in the bottom are actually updated, redesigned, as you can see here. And also, ratings in the Music app have been brought back. You can now rate your music again, which I know Apple got rid of, and I don't know why. But it's good to see that they included it as well. Some people have been reporting that Siri has been more natural in terms of the voice, which I'm not really sure about. It seems pretty much the same to me, but I figured I'd mention that. Some people were having some issues with apps, such as Apple's Podcasts app. That app is fixed, along with multiple other apps. I know I had a problem with Google+, and now it actually loads with no problem at all, so that's a great improvement in iOS 7 Beta 3. In general, there's a new search animation, so in Spotlight, as you can see, it actually comes in the middle and then scrolls to the left. That's how it is in Mail as well and many other apps, which is very interesting. The folders are more transparent just on the home screen. As you can see right through to my blue background here, which is very nice. And also, you can actually use apps as they are updating. I don't know how often I would use this feature, but while an app is updating, you can still use it, which is very nice, which is I know a lot of people were wondering about. And you can actually pinch to zoom in music in the landscape mode. So I'll go here, go into landscape mode here. Oh, I'm actually locked on portrait, so let me get rid of that. If I go into landscape mode here, you can actually pinch to zoom, as you can see, which is pretty cool. You can see more of your music, and I like that feature a lot. And finally, overall, it's just a lot more It's a lot more stable and faster in general. I haven't noticed any crashes so far. Everything seems way more fluid, and I think this is what the final version is going to be like. So I'm looking forward to actually using the final version of this and the next few betas. But I love this beta. Those were some hidden features and some of the biggest changes that Apple has included in iOS 7 so far, especially in Beta 3. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to rate, thumbs up, favorite, and subscribe for more content. I upload regular content, so stay tuned for that and more on iOS 7 as well as Apple. Also be sure to follow me on Twitter, my website, my Google Plus page, my Facebook page, and my vlog channel in the description. I also update those on a regular basis, so stay tuned for those. And if you're interested in getting paid iOS or Android apps for free, go ahead and check out the link in the description. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you want more on iOS 7, go ahead and check out the videos in my channel. And I will catch you guys in the next video, guys. Enjoy. Peace.